President Granger says the Caribbean today, after centuries of occupation as the cockpit of Europe, is fighting a war against financial privateers to preserve the integrity of its institutions and to counter money laundering and the financing of terrorism.
Guyana is part of that fight. Guyana is fit to fight. Guyana embarked on the path of passing robust regulations and legislation to protect its financial system from unlawful activities 17 years ago. It passed the Money Laundering Prevention Act in 2000, the Anti-Money Laundering and the Countering of Financing of Terrorism Act in 2009, the Anti-Money Laundering and Countering of Financing of Terrorism Amendment Act in 2010, the Anti-Money Laundering and the Countering the Financing of Terrorism Amendment Act 2015.
Mr. Granger was at the time delivering the keynote address at the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force Conference at the Guyana Marriott Hotel in Georgetown. He said the recent legislation has corrected deficiencies in the AML-CFT regime and allowed for the improvement of compliance with the task force's standards.
The appropriate agencies, the Bank of Guyana, the Financial Intelligence Unit, and the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution have been empowered with the authority and autonomy and have been equipped with the technical and institutional means to discharge their functions under our anti-money laundering and the countering of the financing of terrorism legislation.
The President noted that the Caribbean, after half a millennium of conquest, conflict and chaos, yearns to be a zone of concord and peace. He said the Caribbean has become an attractive destination and a paradise for money launderers, tax evaders, and assorted transnational criminal cartels.
But these crimes have the potential of disrupting our paradise, disrupting our economies, of corrupting officials, of subverting our institutions, of perverting our youth, and of spawning frightening levels of crime and violence in society.
Mr. Granger envisages that the work of this meeting is a necessity for guaranteeing the integrity of the region's financial sector and for preventing money laundering and the financing of terrorism. Royd and James, HGP Nightly News.